Oh, big people. You really are big. What the hell? What does the map look like? Very helpful. Yes. You shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Let her say fuck.
And here we are, Elpis. Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Emmett? Emmett.
Who you are, perhaps. But I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Oh, I recognize those eyes. Emmett, hello! What are you looking at? You don't see shit.
Satisfied?
Hello, Thancred's wife. Welcome to the chat. I'm about to be Emmett's wife with the way this is going. God damn.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
Don't call me an it. What are you looking at? Huh? I'll fight you.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
I have it.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image.
Do you think Azem would share her husbands with herself?
It's trying to say something. But it's literally too intangible to form words.
No, I'm too stupid to talk.
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves. Who do you take me for?
I love their eyes. They have such wonderful
A
colors.
dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded? I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant. You may open your eyes.
Oh wow, look at me, I'm physical. Oh, I'm big too.
Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
That's you? How did you pronounce your name? Hythlodaeus? I'm not going to pronounce it that way. Hi, Hythlodaeus. You're so pretty. Nice to meet you finally.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emet-Selch of the Convocation of 40.
I know you. Oh, Hythlodaeus is so friend-shaped.
Whence have you come? You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I'm looking for Hermes. I almost said herpes.
Well now, the same as us.
Did a husband.
We're here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility. I am here only to serve as his guide.
Emmett, do you have a comb?
I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Can you open this door for me? I couldn't figure it out earlier. Thanks.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
It's me, mysterious life form.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge. Elpis.
Oh, wow. The world unsundered. Aww. That's gorgeous. Oh, it's the doggo from before. Wait.
This presence.
Is that? And there's a person with wings.
Visitors! We have visitors!
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Hugs and kisses? Maybe? Wow. Wow. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emet-Selch wishes to keep a low profile for the errand. So what is wrong with what I'm wearing, huh? You know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No, in that case, Emet-Selch. No, at your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he screams sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. I shall make the robe. Perhaps you could assist. Come back to search for the requisite material. Hythlodaeus body shames women confirmed. Can't believe you, Hythlo. Why would you do this to me? Check out the drip, chat. Check out the drip. Does it look good? Wow, this place is gorgeous. Even the sky is transgender. Look at that.
Huh. You are...
Oh wow, you've got bird legs too.
Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait.
She is so neurodivergent. I love her. Oh my god. Who are you?
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
I love her. Yeah, I want to be your friend. Yeah.
Ah, I see you found him. Moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder.
I didn't even see him there. Need a hand? Oh, I'm fine if a little embarrassed.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. But I believe she can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise.
Smile when he's threatening force. What do you mean? What do you mean with that? Huh? Sorry, there's hot men on the screen. It makes me not the bars ravenously. We can't let her out of jail. Reinforce the bars.
What I struggle to come to terms with is the very fact that Fan Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes. Like so many others have before him.
Return to the star? Does that mean die?
I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset.
Oh.
Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Her ears get droopy when she's sad. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic, they draw me in, and leave me wanting to know more. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not a soul-defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Meteon a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Aww, how to talk to short people.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
I wonder what the evolutionary advantage of that is. Like, why would it do that? Beyond it being cool and plot relevant.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
And it's like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
Why does she have wings, though?
Yours
And bird feet?
too. Like an Endwalker.
If I'm thin, it's because Emet-Selch didn't do a proper job. Oh, come on, I have to click this one.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
Ender. Not that I or anyone else will be able to make use of it even if we knew, but it irks me to discover that there's an entirely different form of energy. And no one told me. like that Emmett is just personally insulted. No one told him about it. Hey guys. Yeah, these guys are fine. You can bring these guys out into the wild. Yeah, they're chill. Look, I have to move you out. Okay, we can be like, I have a favor to ask, Emet-Selch. Are you free this do you guys know what Saturday is? Saturday evening for dinner. I'm single. I forgot to do that and say, no one I outed myself. Oh no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Please, Emet-Selch, I have never felt love once in my life. Please go out with me.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
He doesn't want to go on a date with me, chat. I can't believe this.
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone.
Aww.
Modest to a fault.
He's so abrasive, but he's so soft and squishy underneath. But if it may be so, rather than hoping an idyllic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way, we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. In a way, these what are they? Genetic anomalies are kind of part of life. Because if you completely remove all the differences between parents and offspring, then a species will never be able to adapt. So it is a necessary evil, unfortunately. You can't just get rid of any and all differentiation between generations. Because the whole point is that animals have differentiating survivorship in different environments based on their individual characteristics. And if they're all the same, then something that will kill one of them will kill all of them. I don't know, if something were to happen, you would want a generation of animals that are different from each other. Does it ever become nighttime in Elpis? I don't think I've seen it be nighttime here yet. Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment in our business. He's such a tsundere. I love him. Is something the matter? The Lycaon. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupites, slaughtering them. I had just fed them myself, and the occupites were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycaon that is to blame, their innate viciousness. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. You're in charge of Lycaons, I believe. Where are they now? Once I've just submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matches not where they are released. Lycaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Memory reconfiguration system, the chief himself created it, allows us to erase all or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. It's still sad, though. Like, these animals are just living the way that they, like, are wired to live. Won't you lend it to me? The darkness inside you? What? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. Because everyone's talking about the animals and they're like, oh, the animals aren't good enough. We have to like purge them. We have to try again. But Hermes is always there trying every last thing that doesn't involve ending their lives, which is really sweet. Look how depressed I am, Hermes. Oh.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Mission has shared much with you.
Oh. Oh, look at
May
you.
we talk a moment?
You've got wonderful green eyes.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt.
He's such a nerd. I thought that would make him look like a nerd, but no, he's hot.
Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain. But they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method.
Oh. The allegory is very strong.
We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance, not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. Am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone, not the only one for whom the flowers weep.
Oh.
I thank you to know that you too have experienced suffering. Is a comfort.
I could tell you all about suffering. You know what? We've had a moment. We've had a moment. No more brooding. You've got it out.
Difficult though it may be, I must endeavor to be strong like you. Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins. I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars.
Oh.
Meteion and her sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life.
Travel how? You guys make rockets?
Thus far, I've naught to show for it, but I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long.
Ooh, stick. Oh.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Oh.
May you and your kin find peace, be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. Ye are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
Oh. Goodbye, Fire Wolf. Misunderstood.
Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts.
And a land shark.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Emet-Selch, that's a Garchomp. It's a ground and dragon type.
That's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms, or legs, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
No, I want him to keep talking about sharks for like an hour. He was having such a fun time. Oh.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
Oh.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Ah.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
Hi, Banar.
Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Vanar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emet-Selch. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. Now then, you are, I say, Have you perchance come from the future?
Imagine how that must sound to Emmett and Hythlo.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time. What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting! I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future.
I love Emmett's little slump that he does.
Will you tell us your tale?
Am I allowed to? Would that change the course of history? The world has been sundered, broken into shards. That seems like the most important one. So if I'm telling Emet-Selch about what happened in the first, then will that not change his course of action?
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Yeah, maybe Emmet just doesn't believe it. So he doesn't change.
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin? If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed.
Yeah, it did strike me as strange that the Loporrits were tasked with helping people flee the planet when it doesn't seem like that's something that Heidelin would do. Like, it doesn't seem like that's in her character to do that.
Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman. To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory. Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable? Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
Oh my god, the voice actor is so good.
I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Okay, so that's why this didn't change the future, because Emet-Selch is a piss baby who doesn't understand. Dynamis is the key, I think. I don't know.
The picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer.
What is the
Suffice it
answer?
to say, I will aid you in your quest.
I don't even know what the pieces are. Like, what is the end goal? You guys got there are windows. Oh, wait. They really do not let any light in, huh? Those are the most useless windows. You have a light fixated directly beside the window in broad daylight. And the window's not doing shit. What do you think of Meteon? I think she's an adorable bean bird. I love her. She's like so neurodivergent. It's awesome. I love her so much.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Beautiful as ever.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice. While we wait, Will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans, but more than that. I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
I'm straight, but I'd fall asleep on Vanna's lap. It probably smells lovely, and the cloth she wears looks very soft. Oh no! You can't just use the harsher font emote like that. You can't just do that to me, game. Come on! Why does she always bring up harsher font?
Would that I could have been there to see it.
Oh, the game knows we love harsher font.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful.
Aww.
Land, and amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. They are my meaning, and my purpose. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end, safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way.
As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests.
That's very much like him. Is that the isle the Meteon was looking at? Stubborn creature, there's no place on this great star we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos is a rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match, huh? Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I'll await you at the clearing over yonder. Wait, why is this... Why is this music so chill? Why does she have a sword? Aw, this is... Where have I heard this melody before? Old Charlian. Yes, Charlian. This is the Charlian theme. Well, I'm gonna try and draw a ranged card. Okay, I can't draw a ranged card. Whatever.
My blade sings!
Does it now? I don't think oh! I should have seen that coming. Oh, you just know how to do Confiteor. Okay. Go for it.
My blade sings!
What is the... you can't... What? She's a dancer now. What the hell? You can't do that in combat. That's cheating. What are you, the emerald weapon? You ain't never seen Surecast before, huh?
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Uh-oh. Oh, I couldn't auto it. Come on. Oh, or the star can just get it. That works too. This is very frustrating. This is not the correct class for this, I don't think. Oh, Lord of Crowns, go!
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
Damn, she's fucking baller. Did I live? I lived, bitch.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I've seen enough.
I might have been playing the worst class for that mechanic. I might have been playing the worst possible class for that bit. Yay! He's kind of stupid looking, but I like him.